Good morning. Wakey, wakey. It's Friday Eve. That's what I like to call it. Sniffing distance to the weekend and over the hump, down the other side, sliding away, hurtling along, it feels. Weeks are just flying by, and more of you are letting me know that you're having your jabs, had your jabs, being called for your jabs. So that's all good news. We can kind of see some kind of reassurance for a lot of people, I guess. And you've got that other 12 weeks to look forward to. So spring will be here, Easter will be here before we know it. And when that happens, what do we want to do? We want to delayer, get our hibernation layers off, get our hibernation clothing off, as well as maybe the wrapping we've accumulated, and expose some flesh and feel good in the skin that we're in. So move and groove with me. Let's build some muscle. Muscle is what gives us shape. Muscle is what gives us a good immunity. Muscle is what gives us good metabolism. I'm talking about immunity today on one of my vlogs, talking about gut health. So that's why that was in my brain. Yes, muscle mass. It's not about mass and bulking up. It's about having less fat, more muscle, so that we're not that we've got more efficiency in our body. Our systems are better. We're not allowing the fat underneath to kind of travel around all of our vital organs, and anything that we eat and drink, we can burn off. So nice to see you. I'll come and say hi. Good morning. You're doing and not watching today. Oh, good. Well, we're standing up and we're working the abs. So grab your weights. This actually is a workout that you could go heavier, because we're standing with the first exercise, doing a side bend. So you're not lifting anything, but your waist is carrying the weight. So if you think about when you carry suitcases or shopping, they're heavy. So, 1K, 2K, 3K dumbbells, if you've got more, that's the move to use them to go heavier. Okay, accumulator, off we go. Side bends, I've just given you the first move. Off we go. Ooh. Yes, now we go. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. I've got fingers and thumbs everywhere. Okay, so breathing out through the mouth. I did actually pick up 2 kettlebells actually to do these with, because they're a bit heavier. They feel like they're doing a bit more, and rest. They feel like I'm doing a bit more in the area that I want to or like to work on. I have to work on. Everything else that I do is for everywhere, and we do a bit of here, but if I want to focus here, I have to go there. Right, so we do that again. Side bend. We've got lots of these side bends coming up. My microphone in the way today. Thank you for being here. Ooh, it's a bit warmer today in here. Unless someone's having a hot flush. Could be possible. Breathing out through the mouth. We've got the halo next. So tip up your kettlebell or hold your dumbbell end to end and lift your elbow up and out. If you have had a jab and your arm is sore, please be careful and maybe do something different. Lift up and out of the rib cage and relax. So we're adding on the Saxon bend. So we'll do the side bend, we'll do that halo. It's not just kind of slumping here, you're lifting, like parting those ribs, and the Saxon bend is weight above the head. So let's go again. You get to do this at some point today. There's no running, there's no jumping, there's no real increase in heart rate. It really is focusing on your midsection, the waist, the muffin top, the spare tire, whatever you want to call it. Let's halo. And so should be a great exercise or great 8 minutes to add on to something else. So when you maybe done something else today, you kind of go, oh, do you know what? I'll just add this on the end. Okay. The Saxon, lift up your weight. This can be a dumbbell, and we just move. Keeping the feet and the knees grounded, the elbows close to the ears. Breathing out where it's effort and pulling the belly button back to spine. 3, 2, 2, 1. There we go. Okay, adding on what we call the windmill. So we're going to have the weight in one hand. You're going to turn one toe out, one toe in. The weight's in the hand with the leg turned out, other arm lift, and we slide up and down our legs. Okay, let's go. So all abs, not a crunch inside, no mat work, no floor work. You can do this particular move sat on a chair. So if you have any problems with your lower body, then you can sit on a chair and drop your weight side to side. You can then stay seated and do the halo. So there are no excuses. Not on my watch. I'll always find a body part to move. Having been injured in the past, having been sore in the past, you have to find ways. And the more we move, Saxon bend, the more we move, the more mobile we become. But also, the stronger your body is to manage the load that you carry around with you all day, every day. And you're expected to do stuff. Okay, so weight in the lower hand, push out that hip, keep that arm in the air, have a look up at it. You drop your body where you feel you can. It doesn't matter which leg you're doing, you've got the other leg to use. Okay, and rest. So just remember which leg you did do. Okay, so the final move, we've got another windmill yet, but the final move is a kettlebell swing, but you can use a dumbbell with pleasure, or you can just go through, we can just go through the range of movement. So even you could do all of this, absolutely all of this, with no weight. So if you know someone that doesn't move much, this is a great, especially seated, is a great way to get them flexing their spine, moving their body at halo in a different way. Even the halo, just give them a tin of beans, a bottle of empty plastic bottle, and then they can hold it end to end and move their body, all seated. So actually this workout is super versatile. Sit down and Saxon. Deep breath or TikTok. This can be called a number of things. The feet are very much together. I always feel like I'm one of those bendy men that you see at the garage, those floaty people, about 8 foot tall. Okay, and windmill. So I started with this leg. Okay, I keep, if I can, both legs straight. If you need to bend a leg, then make it the front leg. This arm that you're holding plays its part. You don't want it wafting around everywhere. You want to keep it long and strong so you're in that T shape, really working into the oblique. Turn the leg, turn the toe, the hip, and reach. We've only got one more move, then you're done. I told you this was a nice move. This is perfect to do without anything. And even if you only get to there, perfect, have a rest, perfect stretch, perfect flex. I've got several people that come to classes and they don't use weights, but they are flexing, moving in different planes, getting their pelvis, their waist, their back, spines to do different things. Let's go. We've got one more. It is a swing at the end, so just a little 20-second movement of the hip, hinging. You don't have to have a kettlebell at all. You can just go through that hip drive, because that's what we're doing. It's a hip drive. We're working the hip without. So there is absolutely no reason not to move during this workout. And even if you wanted to just leave out the last move, do that. If it doesn't sit comfortably with you, but these can all be done seated with no weight. Saxon bend, just turn it up. You can do this with a dumbbell. I'm holding a kettlebell, but just because it's there and it's a nice splash of colour for your screen. Matches the stars in one of the stars in my leggings. So excellent stuff. That windmill. I'm going to do the other leg first this time. Even them up. So kink out the hip. You don't have to have the weight in the hand. So first thing in the morning, this is a tricky one. It makes you really stiff. If your shoulders are sore, have the fingertip here, change sides, so you've not got that long lever. So we've got one more move, then we're done. You want to join me for an extra 5 minutes? We're snakes and laddering over on my main page. That's Emma Wilson Fitness in Facebook. Full body blast this morning. Let's swing. Okay, and don't forget, we've got the cookery demonstration next Tuesday, so we can all have tea together. You don't have to be live, but that's 5 o'clock with a chef making a beautiful salmon dish. Can be switched for chicken or a vegetarian option of tofu or tempeh. Quite a nice thing a skill to have, another meal to the plan if you're getting bored of what you're having to eat. Well done. That's it. So yeah, come join me next Tuesday. Cookery demonstration is all in Facebook. You don't get seen. The chef will do its thing. We'll all cook tea together for half an hour. Super tasty food. And yeah, something new to have for your taste buds. Right, I'll see you on the other side. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.